Who was the best Canadian of all times? Hi there are many Canadians in the world who are famous and well known, but Johnny Macdonald was the first Prime Minister and has done a lot for Canada. I picked Johnny Macdonald because he has impressed all Canadians with all his hard work and intelligence, like the railway he made for all Canadians and many other techniques. Because of him, many other Prime Ministers are ruling Canada in a just way with democracy. Who was Johnny Macdonald? Johnny Macdonald is the first Prime Minister of Canada in the years of 1863 to 1873 and a dominant figure of the Canadian Confederation. Johnny Macdonald was born in Scotland and had soon immigrated to Kingston in Upper Canada. He was a lawyer and dealt with many cases and soon became prominent in Kingston and got elected in 1844 for the legislature of the provinces of Canada. Have you ever wondered about Macdonald's private life? His private life was full of tragedy and sorrow. His first wife, Isabella Clark, was severely ill and died slowly within 2 years of their marriage. His son also died as a baby, so did his daughter because she died because of brain damage. In 1815, John was born in Scotland. His parents were Helen and Hugh Macdonald. Helen Shaw was born in 1777 and died in 1862. Hugh Macdonald was born in 1782 and died in 1841. In 1820, John Macdonald and his family settled in Kingston when John was 5. Hugh Macdonald operated a store in Kingston, but later the family ran a flour mill. In 1825, when he was 10 years old, his parents used most of their saving money to send John to school. John started to attend Midland Grammar School because his parents thought he was in good hands due to the headmaster being a friend of the Oxford University. He attended this school for 5 years until he moved into training. In 1830, when John was 15, he started his legal training. This is where he trained for 5 years in law office, working for a prominent Kingston lawyer known as George Mackenzie. He soon then was qualified as a lawyer and he opened his own office. In 1841, his father died away while he was a lawyer. He became the head of the family and had to take care of his family, and had plenty of responsibilities. In 1843, he had started his political life when he was elected as an alderman to be a representative of the municipal council. In this year, he got married to a close cousin Isabella Clark, who had developed a strange illness. In 1844, he wanted to be the representative of the Legislative Assembly. In 1847, John was offered his first government post. In 1857, his wife Isabella Clark died, and then he married Susan Vernon in the same year. In 1864, he took part in the meeting of the Union of Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and PEI and Newfoundland. In 1867, Macdonald became the first Prime Minister of Canada until 1891. His achievements. He achieved to American Confederation. It was based on compromises which brought together colonies, Canada West and East, Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. He also provided Canada with a railway. He extended it across the continent. This linked the western and eastern Canada together and provided a better transportation. He also built the Canadian economy through a series of policies and tariffs known as the national policy. That's it, and I hope you like my presentation.